This is how every single totalitarianism regime in world history has started, is they confuse the shit out of you, they gaslight you, and they distract you that you question your own sanity. You were basically just like, what did I just say? That's by design. It's all insane. Of this, and the languaging is very, very interesting. So let's look at another one from a health standpoint. Vegetable oils. You know that vegetable oils don't have one shred of vegetables in them. That's called confusion and manipulation by calling them vegetable oils, because who doesn't think vegetables are healthy? Anybody?
Nope.
No. So instead of calling them seed oils and whatever the other canola oils or whatever, they call them vegetable oils to make people consume something that they know isn't healthy, but they use words that aren't real, which are manipulative to get people to take it. Because who wouldn't think of, oh, it's a vegetable oil, I must be getting my vegetables. I mean,
I like how it's the generic term instead of like olive oil, where you couldn't get away with making olive oil if it wasn't made of olives.
But this is the thing. So what you also have to watch is language, right? We've done whole episodes on communication and language. Aaron and I are technically, as marketing guys, we're in the communication world, right? We are, I don't want to brag here, but we are really, really good communicators, because marketing requires really smart, strategic, thoughtful communication. That's what marketing is. That's what sales is, right? So we're in that space. So when we see things like this, most people miss it, not because we're any smarter. It's because we look at it every day and we're in it every day. It's almost like if you're a car salesperson, you notice every little thing about a car that goes by. Meanwhile, I'm like, I never even saw that thing on the rims you just mentioned, because I'm not in that world and I'm not looking for it. So I'm looking for language all the time. And when I see them use words like vegetable oils, right? When I see them using things like gender affirming care, which means cut off the genitals of a kid, I'm not dumb. I was born at night, but not last night. This is a deliberate play on language that is designed to make people, it's a virtue signaling play on language that's designed to make people think it's okay what's happening. It is not okay what's happening. It is not gender affirming care. There is no vegetables and vegetable oils. And cigarette smoke is absolutely not healthy for your lungs, but they've tried to pull this off many times, and they're pulling off some of it even as we speak today.
One of the funnier ones I like, which I always like to bring up from time to time, is I don't think it's as nefarious as some of those things you're talking about. But have you ever thought about the fact that meat all has different names?
What do you mean meat?
Clearly along
chicken
the
steak.
way,
You mean chicken steak on the surface?
Well, clearly somewhere along the way, somebody probably with a marketing background, unfortunately, marketers ruin everything.
Well, listen, marketing can be used for good or bad. We know that. Persuasion can be used for good or bad.
So somewhere along the way, chicken became poultry.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Cows became beef, right? Pigs became
pork.
Why when you go into the store, doesn't it just say pig, cow, chicken?
I don't know. You think they're maybe because they're afraid of offending the animals? I don't know.
maybe because it allows you to associate more with something that's alive, where when you create one distance of a step and call it something that you don't associate it with, i.e. beef, poultry.
Are you saying so they're using those? I hadn't thought about this. They're using those terms to make you not feel as bad about eating that animal?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. Otherwise, why wouldn't it just
again,
say
everything,
chicken, cow, pig?
Yeah, good point. Which again, everything and understandable, right? Everything ties back to sales, right? We're sales guys. We come from a sales show. Everything ties back to an industrial complex 99% of the time. There will be a 1% at best chance that some movement that we're talking about right here is not tied to a massive control and money complex. I have spent endless amounts of times on this, whether it's a COVID topic, whether it's the fake meat topic, whether it's a climate topic, whether it's a transgenderism topic. Give me any topic, give me any expert, give me any scientist, any day of the week and twice on Sunday, I'll debate it wide open. And I guarantee they'll share with me studies that are padded with subsidies and payoffs. And I'll give you studies that the people writing them are not making one nickel from. And I'll win 99.9% of the time. Guaranteed. By the way, that's a challenge for any so-called expert and scientist in the world on any of those topics I just mentioned. That's your challenge. You're welcome on the show anytime.